We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Yohan Ramirez gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fast 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 2-0. Line to the right side. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Devin Smeltzer, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Into the box, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Pitch on the way.
Ball one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. Now the 2-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Kepler. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
So here's Malik Smith. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Popped up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Gordon stands at second with no outs. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 on a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. from the stretch. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag and the runner back. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And the runner back in standing. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. Touche, sir.
The second baseman, Luis Arroyo.
Standing in, Luis Arias, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
To the plate now, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Byron Buxton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball one.
Buxton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Ground ball right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's singled to open up the ball game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. And the inning is over. Twin strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Evan White. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Evan White.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3. The count is 3-1.
Three and 2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nola, 30 years of age. Most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Ball two.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Tim Loach.
Digging in, Tim Loach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Down the third baseline. Donaldson's there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jorge Polanco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
1-1.
Nope, outside.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit two batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eddie Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Up next to the plate, the catcher.
At the plate now, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate. Nobody on, nobody out. Got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch on its way to Avila. On the ground to the left side. There is Seager. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. The next twin up, Luis Arias. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Smith is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. We played 2.5. It's the Twins 5 and the Mariners 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch. There's a heater in there for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Swing and he pops him up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Donaldson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. None left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The pitch. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Popped up. Ramirez has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. Polanco playing here in his age 26 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Still 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. High drive deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Haniger. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Seager.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Nope.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Pitch on the way. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next for Seattle, Evan White comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. And good for him. Evan White has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box, Austin Nola. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The pitch. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Randy Dobnak will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Randy Dobnak.
Dylan Moore will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Tim Lopes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1 count and the pitch.
At the ball. One ball, one strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now back, second baseman, Gordon.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fouled away. They'll try again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 00, Malik.
So striding forward now, Malik Smith. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they will get to force at third, and that's that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
24, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that close.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Henniger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, this one's pretty close right now. They lead by 1. But if you want to really look at it with a microscope, go back to this guy's previous at-bat. A huge grand slam to knock in 4 runs.
The 1-0. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex Avila.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 5-4. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready once again, Mitch Haniger, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First offering on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Payoff pitch one more time. And right into the shift. Reined in. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in once again, Tom Murphy 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Twins lead it 5-4. Taylor Gilbo will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 45, Taylor Gilbo.
At the plate, Luis Arias 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Right side. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw in time.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Now at the plate, Ehire Adrianza 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Two out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Push to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Twins 5 and the M's 4. Corey Guerin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
38, Corey Guerin.
Evan White will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. set to deliver the 0-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. To 1-2 now. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the payoff pitch home. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Nova. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. This is line to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The batter, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's set. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Guerin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Tim Lokes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Step on the bag for 1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Upstairs.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0. One out and a runner on third. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Runner at first here, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the third inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. First offering on its way. In there for strike one. A runner on first with two away. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with two outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Alex Avila.
So digging in now, Alex Avila. Two outs and two runners aboard here in the seventh inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Pitch on its way to Avila. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for one. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Twins are in front 6-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 00. Malek Smith.
Now at the plate, Malek Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Polanco calls for it. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mariners leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Sam Tuivalala has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26. Tuivalala.
All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Aire Adrianza, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Byron Buxton stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Runners on first with one down. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.